Hello friends! Before we begin today's video, I just want to say a quick thank you to all of these lovely patrons who have kindly donated to the channel. If you wish to join these names, and of course are financially able to do so, I would be hugely grateful if you would donate to my Patreon. The link is in the description below, and the more of you that are willing to donate and support the channel, the bigger this can get and the better it can get and all of that stuff. Yep, so that's me shilling for that. Let's get on with today's video. Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Ferret's First. My name is Bobthepetferret and this is my first time playing this game. I forgot my own intro. That was good. So, hello and welcome, because we're doing a very special edition today. So Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. I keep going to call it Symphony of the Night and it's not called that. Ritual of the Night should be out the week this goes up. And I do intend on doing a Ferret's First on that game, but before we get to that, let's kind of look at where it came from. Because Bloodstained, of course, if you don't know, is from the guy who did... what's it called? Castlevania, funnily enough, yes. So he did Symphony of the Night, and he did various other ones after that. I don't know how involved in the earlier ones he was. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, I meant to look this up. But, yes, him. I'll put his name up on screen. Should be on there now. There we go. Cool. It's him. So, yeah, he's obviously left Konami because Konami is Konami and Konami is the worst and all that stuff. And yeah, he's gone ahead and made his own sort of spiritual successor. That's out this week. But here's the thing. Here's something you guys don't know about me, and that is the fact that I have only ever played 2 Castlevania games in my entire life. One of them is Symphony of the Night, so before you get too angry with me, I have played what is generally considered to be the best one, so alright. I've also played this one here, Super Castlevania 4. I have played this one already, because I have the mini SNES, and it's on there, so that's how I played that. Otherwise, it's just not a series that I ever really got into back in the day, but I'll sort of discuss this as we go through. But what I'm going to do in this video is going to be a long one, but we're going to look at every single game except this one in this collection. So let's run through what games we're going to be looking at. We're looking at Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, Castlevania The Adventure, Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge, which is not the same game as this one. They're 2 separate games. That one's a Game Boy one, that one's a NES one. There's Castlevania Bloodlines, or as it was known in Europe, Castlevania The New Generation, which is a really stupid name, and Bloodlines is a better name because it involves vampires. But anyway. And finally, Kid Dracula, which is an odd one. And this one, I love that it's got Kid Dracula 2019, because it never had a Western release before now. So, there we go. This is, of course, the Castlevania Anniversary Collection that Konami have recently put out to celebrate the anniversary of them. I think it is to celebrate the Konami anniversary rather than Castlevania's anniversary. If it was to celebrate Castlevania's anniversary, it should have been 3 years ago, and I know that because I was born in the same year that Castlevania came out, so now you know how old I am. You're welcome. We're going to play every single Castlevania game, except Super Castlevania 4, obviously. So we might as well just get started. Well, we might as well just get started and go and play Castlevania, because I see you like Castlevania. So yes, this is Castlevania, and yeah, we're playing the very first one. So I wonder if you're wondering why I've never played the Castlevania series. So basically, when I was a kid, back when I was playing on back when I had a NES, at the early 90s, which then became a SNES a few years later, the only games I ever really wanted to play at the time were like games that were based on like old cartoons and stuff, or in one case, a game that was the basis for a cartoon I liked. I didn't realise it, and I thought it was the other way around, and that was Earthworm Jim. And it wasn't until I encountered Tomb Raider, that I was like, I'm gonna play more games that aren't just based on things that I already like. And I feel like that was the best decision I ever made. Can I go upwards? No, I've just got to jump. Okay, cool. Well, already this is inferior to Super Castlevania 4, which I have of course played. Dog. There we go. So yeah, so far I'm fairly familiar with this, like I said, because I played the fourth one. So I'm familiar with how these controls work. So nothing's that weird to me. And obviously I played Symphony of the Night, so I understand about whacking things off the wall like this. No, you don't. Or you can tell this is an NES game. Just frequently unfair things, like we're going to throw all the enemies at you on screen at once. Oh no. What just happened? Oh no, I pressed something. I know I've used, I think it was that the power up thing, but I don't know what button I pressed to activate that. Because, alright. Wish I knew what it was now. Nope, I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea which button I pressed to... Is it both at once? No? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, I did something. So that's fun. I have no idea how that works. Especially because I've got to remember that none of the buttons on this controller are going to be used, pretty much. It's because it was a NES game, so only 2 face buttons and a D-pad. Because guys, if you've never known that era, that's what gaming was like once. Back in my day, there were things. Anyway, so why did I never play Castlevania aside from that? Because you might think, why didn't I get into it like later when, you know, obviously the PS1 era and everything with Symphony of the Night or anything? Well, big part of that is here in the UK, Symphony of the Night was never really a thing. Like, I think there's like 4 copies released. I know it's more than that, but oh, wall chicken. I do understand wall chickens. So yes, just for that. What's over here? There's a staircase over here. Ooh, I don't know if I want to be here yet. Anyway, get my face. That. Oh, I think. Hang on. Well, I can't get more wall chicken. That's unfortunate. Because, you know, it's pretty standard to just hack a wall apart and eat the chicken that's inside. Oh no, bat. I happened to look at my timer at that exact moment that bat spawned. So, sure. But anyway, like I said, Symphony of the Night had like a ridiculously low number of copies and is incredibly rare these days. Like, if you want to buy a physical copy of Castlevania Symphony of the Night on PS1, its original PS1 disc, you are looking at hundreds of pounds here, because it's ridiculous. It had such a low release amount. It's pathetic. But big part of that was, I think, just the series never really took off over here, and it's only through like the internet that I've been like, oh, what's this Castlevania thing? Because it is totally my jam. It's vampires and spooky things, and I'm on board with that. Yeah, there's been some more interest in the Castlevania series more recently, of course. I obviously with Smash Brothers adding this guy here, Mr. Bel-Montage, man from Bel-Montage. That's such an outdated reference, but it's appropriate for this video, I suppose. And it's probably completely alien to people who aren't from the UK, I would assume. So that's how I throw that. Oh, I forgot. These levels are timed. No, you don't. No. See if I can get this thing. Don't do it. Oh no! I always forget that like the really early Castlevanias had timers in the levels. Because, you know, these games weren't hard enough. This sort of era, games were not hard enough without making everything a time challenge at the same time. Because why not? Is it the same thing? Yes, it is. I'd rather have had the axe, but never mind. Well, now I know that those things are from this era. No, I don't want to go up. Thank you. This isn't quite going how I planned it. No. 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 This is why the axe was better, because it was like... No, don't you dare. Come here. There are probably hardcore fans of the series watching this being like, oh, he's so terrible. What are you doing? Oh my god. Why did it give me the holy water? It's no good to me against a bat when I throw it at the ground. But the axe that flies through the air, much more useful. What is that? Right, this one. I'm not hacking up any of these. That's money. Cool. Right. You're going down. You're going down. Or maybe you're not going down, because... Stop going up the stairs, Simon! I love this era of games. We have 2 buttons, so what are we going to do? We're going to make it really awkward to do just anything. There we go. Now we can finally leave this level. So I'm getting the buttons mixed up. Some of these Heh. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of this music got used in Smash Brothers because it sounds familiar. So that's probably where I've heard it from. Thanks, Bat. Thanks, random Bat. I'll have that, thank you. So that's the best power up for this level because we got these weird night things. Right, what's through here? It's kind of weird, like how divided the Castlevania series is. Like, it's divided into these sorts of games, which are just standard side-scrollers from the 80s. And then you got the Symphony of the Nights and all that stuff where it's like, now we're Metroid. What are you going to do about it? We'll say I prefer the Metroid stuff. No, that's not what I want to do, Simon. Thank you. Right. Gimme. One thing that's always kind of confused me about this Castlevania series a little bit is the hearts. Because they obviously feel like a life bar thing, but they're not a life bar thing, they're like your magic meter. I can't remember. No, you don't! I had that same problem in Super Castlevania 4. Thing. Oh my god, get out of my way. I'm just trying to hit one of these to get my whip back. Thank you. No. Oh my god. Get out of my face. Get your face out of my face. Thank you. Right. So what's the money for? Is there like some shop somewhere in the game? Oh my god. I wanted that. I wanted those hearts. No. Oh. I hate when old games do this sort of thing. Of just like, we're gonna have all these flying enemies that just conveniently enough in your way that you can't hit them and get them out of your way. Oh, Thank you. I will have that chicken. Wall chicken is the greatest chicken. That should be a chain. We serve wall chicken. Right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeesh. Am I correct with Castlevania 4 being a remake of this one? Obviously, like, I doubt it because the levels aren't the same, but I've heard of that. It'd be one of those sort of enhanced remake type deals where it's like, oh god, smashy things. Oh, okay. I will continue. Oh, good, we're here again. Cool, thanks. I love old games. It's one of the things that you kind of forget about old games like this from this era. It's just how much things like this just happen. You're like, you die, well, you gotta play basically the whole game again. Sorry. Give me my whip, thank you. No. It's kind of stiff, this one. I mean, the fourth one was as well, to a degree, but this one definitely feels it. It's also kind of weird playing a platformer where you can't really turn in mid-air. Let's just test that theory out. Yeah, you can't move in mid-air at all. That's kind of weird to me. I'm so used to playing platformers where that is the case, so it's weird when I... I don't know what just happened there. It's the other thing about old games, is stuff like that happens where you're like, I don't know what just happened, but sure, I accept this, I guess. No. Cool. No. I knew you were going to do that! Mm. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. I don't know what happened there. That was me pressing right to start jumping right, and then I just ran off the end. Because the jump button didn't do anything at that point, so that's cool. I just love that he just fell like a rock as well, which is great. I think we've got a sense of this. I think we should move on to... Hello, we're in Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. So far, much more red than the last one. It's very red and white. You're a bad guy? You're not a bad guy. So what's all this? Can we go in these buildings? So this one I've heard went very RPG-esque. And that's what I'm guessing from this, because these are all people that are not causing me any trouble. Oh, we can go in here. Hello. Can I interact with you at all? Oh. Buy a thorn whip? Shh. No, I guess. Because I pressed it and you made an angry noise. Whenever you hear an angry noise, you know that something's not going right. Hey. Oh. Oh, hang on. Rumour has it, comma, the ferryman at Dead River loves garlic. Well, he's not a vampire then. Oh. Oh, I've got to sit through the text. A flame is on top of the 6th tree in Dennis Woods. Okay. Dennis Woods was pretty cool. I remember his old comedy routine. Oh, that's why it said player 3. It confused the hell out of me. Oh, hang on. Clues to Dracula's riddle are in the town of Veros. Thank you. You will die last, because you've been so helpful. Hello. A magic potion will destroy the wall of evil. This is a very different game. Oh, hang on. Very different game so far. Because we've got a town. Yeah, I feel like the series didn't do much of this Because this is kind of... You have a friend in the town of Aldra. Go and see him. Where? What town is this one? That'd be nice to know. Because so far you're all just kind of telling me generic stuff. Whoop! 13 clues will solve Dracula's riddle. Of course it's 13, because it's a hell number. Very unlucky. What a horrible night to have a curse. I've heard of this. Okay. Nighttime. Okay. Can we not go into the church or anything? Okay. I've heard of the horrible night to have a curse thing. I don't really know the context behind it, but now I kind of do. Well, actually, no, I don't, because they just kind of said it and then turned nighttime. I'm assuming it's just like the notification you get to say it's nighttime now, but it's weird because it's an 80s game. Because indeed, what a horrible night to have one. I'd prefer it was a Wednesday. Can I hit this? Can I hit this? No. Can I go this way? Got a werewolf and a skeleton. At least I assume that's a werewolf and not just a wolf that's gained the power to walk on its hind legs. It's always good design with the platform. Isn't visible to jump on. It blends into the background. I thought it was part of the background, but there we go. Did it again. See this step here. It's the same colour as the background and just looks like it's part of the background until you walk into it. And it's like, nope. Thank you. It's really frustrating that I can't like shoot my whip upwards. Yeah. Like you can in, you know, everything else. Why can you breathe fire if you're a water being? That's weird. Surely you're just nullifying your own thing. Do that. Thank you. Oh no. No! That was the Mega Man death noise. What's going on? This isn't a Capcom game. What are you doing? What are you playing at? Oh my god, why? No. No, don't approve of this. What am I even picking up? Well, okay. Cool. I'm going up here. Hey guys. What a horrible night to be a Skelly, right? Yeah. What's it like being a Skelly? Do you miss having skin? I would miss having skin. It's down here. This looks like it's going to be a confusing as hell game, and I'm probably going to get horrendously lost in this playthrough. Oh yeah, that's what we like. Getting horrendously lost in the game. Especially because of like the town of this and the town of that, and yeah. Oh no, it's a bat. Thanks, guy. The morning sun has vanquished the horrible night. Thanks. Thanks for that. I used to think that my life would depend on the morning sun, and now I understand what all that was about. Hello. Oh, for God's sake. Laurels in your soup enhances its aroma. Cool. No, that's that one. No, get back here. You look pale, my son. You must rest in the church. Maybe I will. Hello. Clues to Dracula's riddle are in the town of Alba. Idris Alba. It's a weird place for it to be. Berkeley Mansion. Does not sound like a place for being Castlevania. Rest here for a while. Why, thank you. Do you have wall chickens? You should. You know what you should do? You should get some wall chickens. That's going to be how this is going to get down. Let's see what we got in this town. I am so lost. So oh my god. You've got a friend in me. Waiting for you in the town of Algiba. Oh. See, now I've got Toy Story in my head. Thanks guy. Thanks, dude. Really helpful. Just Randy Newman just in my head now. Thanks. Where am I? I've heard all these towns are named, but we don't actually know what the names are. Oh my god, stop. Stop. This music I know. Oh, this music I definitely know. Oh my god. Simon, please. It is Simon in this one, isn't it? He moves so slowly up ladders. Oh my god, stairs even. Not ladders. There's a difference between ladders and stairs. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but there is. Get out my face eye. I mean, my actual eyes can stay in my face. I quite like them being there. No. Now I'm just reminded of that old Nintendo Virtual Boy slogan, which was, "It needs your eyes." Because, you know, that was how you advertised things in the 90s. You made everything really weird. There is one of these. I don't know if that's relevant for anything. Can I go this way? Just got more stuff in here. I have no idea where I'm going. Gotta find Dracula's riddle. Clues to Dracula's riddle. As you know, if there's one thing that Dracula is famous for, it is of course riddles. Yeah. Oh my god. They're webbing me. Stop webbing me. It's rude. How would you like it if I webbed you? I mean, you won't do it now because I'm dead. Cool. Where have you put me now? Oh. Right where I was. Excellent. That's weird for a game from the 80s. No. Stop it. No. Get my face. Why are there more spiders? Stop it. Thanks for knocking me into the next screen, that was handy. Where am I even going? I'm just moving to the right gradually to see what happens. Oh no! Oh no, it's a horrible night to have a curse. What a bizarre mechanic. This is where being able to move the whip at an angle would be really handy. You know, you got spiders. No. No. Stop it! Oh my god, everything on screen at once. This is what annoyed me about old games. Just this. Right, thank you. Great, I'm in town, but it's night time. Where's the church? You're not the church. You're the opposite of a church. Get back here, so I can whip you in the face. Or that could happen instead. That works too. I'm fine with this. Oop. How much damage do you take? Alright. Could really do with that better whip. It would be really nice if it wasn't nighttime. Then I could potentially buy that whip. So I've got some hearts. Not a lot. I've got enough to buy a whip. Come on now. At least I assume that's what's going on. It's going to be as confusing as the original Legend of Zelda, isn't it? Which I never finished. I still maintain is not actually that good. It's aged pretty badly, but I know that's sacrilege to say, but it's true. Zelda series started getting good around the time of Link to the Past, which I don't think is a controversial opinion that much. I don't know, but this isn't the point where Castlevania got good. Not as impressed with this one so far. Yeah, it's weird one. Very weird one. Especially the whole night and day cycle. What a horrible night to have a curse. It's a great line. It's a classic. Alright, I think we should move on to the next one. Which is, of course, Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Oh yeah. So this one is an interesting one because I know a little bit about this one because I watched the Netflix show. Netflix show, which is fantastic. If you haven't seen the Castlevania Netflix show, you should totally go watch it. If you haven't, then you need a good reason for it. Like, if you don't have Netflix, I suppose. That's the only excuse I will accept. If you don't have Netflix, I will accept that. But if you do, watch Castlevania. It's good. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is that this is the game, that the show is based on. So this is Trevor Belmont, and this is where Alucard debuted and all that stuff. So I do know that about this one. And it looks like they kind of gave up on the weird RPG theme of the second game, because this has just gone right back to being the first one. I didn't want to throw a knife, but thank you very much. Give me that heart and make up for the knife I threw. Oh yeah, you know, standard stuff. Right. What? No. Could you? No. Could you? There you go. Oh, I will take this money. I don't know what the money's for at all. How dare you, bat? Just flying out of the stained glass window like that. I remember this in the series though. Don't remember this bit at all. No. Do you like the Altered Beast style opening though? Just like, rise from your grave, even though it doesn't actually say that. Should, but it doesn't say that. They should fix that somehow. Oh no, it's one of these bone throwing ones. I don't want your bone, sir. Leave me alone. That rhymed. I didn't intend for it to. Go up the stairs really slowly. No. No. Oh no, they're all throwing their bones around. Surely this isn't good for you. I just think there's a flaw with this. Like, if you do it too much, there won't be any bones left, and then where would you be? Yeah, that's the real question that needs to be asked, I guess. Do you have any wall chickens? You know, I'm inquiring for a friend about wall chickens. You know, the standard thing. Yeah, so, good damage juices. Oh, I wonder what was going on with those. Very cool. So let's go through this way, because this is a checkpoint, I believe. I believe these doors are checkpoints. This is going to be a boss fight, isn't it? No, it's not. It's a bunch of zombies. They're just going to spawn forever. Looks like it. It's fine. So I have to walk very slowly and carry a big whip. Nope. There we go. So those zombies fall off, land in the pit. Where are you coming from? I don't know what just happened there, but it seemed to kill a lot of the zombies. So this is a good thing. Oh, wall chicken? There you go. That's what I wanted. Give me that wall chicken. So the problem is that I find by jumping over the first one, I hit the second one pretty consistently. Thank you. Oh. They were easier in 4. They were easier in 4. How dare you. Where are wall chickens? Helpful. Thank you. Assuming that's like a screen clearing item that gets used immediately. I don't trust that. It's looking at me weird. Ah, well, that would be a boss, I guess. Almost got it. There we go. Brilliant. Excellent. There's my... You can see me being a brilliant tactician. Yeah! That's what we like. Which way do we want to go? Let's go up. This is where, like, everyone's screaming at me going, no, that's the hard way! Interesting, there's oh, we're in a Mega Man level. Cool. Clockman. He's got you clocked. I didn't want to do that. Throw my knives. I'm gonna waste my knives. God damn it. Eek. Nope. This is where we get some weird gear puzzle that murders me over and over. That's usually how these things go. I'm used to it. Cool. I do notice that, like, there seem to be spikes on. Thanks for that. Thanks for that game. That was really nice of you. I loved it. I love it. I'm happy. This looks like a spike trap. I didn't want to activate that. I don't know why you did that. Game. God. Ruining my life. Glad they were assigned to a separate button in later games. Because it's getting slightly annoying when I just accidentally press one of these things. Alright, fine. We don't want to do that. Go up the stairs. I always just forget, you see, that they are... that you only interact with the stairs when you're pressing up or down. Otherwise, it's just like a pit. Eek. Get here. Well, at least you put me there. I was gonna scream if you did that. Oh no. That's gonna be a hazard, isn't it? Well, okay. Wait, no, I can't jump up here. This is a platform. I bet you. It's a platform. It is a platform. Excellent. Well, that's good to know. This is going to get obnoxious, isn't it, at some point? So far, it's fine. But I know that at some point, there's going to be enemies flying into my face while all this happens. Cool. Gimme. Can I jump on that? Yes I can. Apparently. Cool. God, this is such a busy level. Cool. Oh, well, even though the platform's moving, it doesn't move me. Because I am soulless, so it doesn't move me. Ha ha ha. See what I did there? I'm hilarious. Alright, just stop it. Well, I'm glad you did that. Oh, sorry, madam. Didn't notice you there, because you don't have a body. You're just a floating creepy head. I mean, no offense by that. Do you start shoving me? No. I knew that was gonna happen. That's what you get for annoying me. It's a word of advice. If you annoy me, I just freeze time. And that's what happens. Cool. Nope. Nope. Hello, I'm back here again. Excellent. Well, I think on that basis, let's move on to the next game, which is not Castlevania 4, because we played that already, so therefore it doesn't fit this series, which is my first time playing this game, in case you haven't noticed. Welcome to the Game Boy era, where this looks great in HD. I wonder, so there's options in this, by the way, I've noticed. So part of me is wondering, display settings. Can we do... Oh yeah, let's do the horrible green. Oh yeah, this is the authentic Game Boy experience. Look at this. Look at this mess. Look at this gross mess. Alright, we'll get rid of that, I think. Put it in this setting, which is the standard one. Cool, thank you. So far, much more clunky than the previous ones. Oh my god. Wow. I love that whichever Belmont I am this time, no facial features whatsoever. Oh, I can throw fireballs now apparently. Don't know when I can do that, but alright. It looked like that guy just kind of got pushed off the screen, but in actual fact I think just the second one spawned. Wow, this is certainly something to behold. Well. Now that was me just double checking my timer, and then I realised I heard a hit noise, and I was like, oh, something happened. So I'm not always an incompetent player. I don't know what the cross did. I'm assuming the cross has done something like made me invincible, that's why I'm like flashing. Nope. What are you doing? No. Oh no, that actually is a thing. Alright. Well, that's cool. How dare you, bird? No. When he climbs the rope, he just looks like a mannequin. And it's kind of weird. Don't do that. Don't drop eyes on me. Don't drop eyes on me because it's not that good club track, because it's the love music from Final Fantasy VIII. Anyway, that's a terrible joke, but that's what you're here for, I guess. Wow, this is clunky. Oh my god, the slowdown. I'm hoping that's not a porting issue and is in fact just what the game was like, because it was a Game Boy game, and the Game Boy was not exactly known for being a particularly powerful system. Oi! Die already, please, thank you. There we go. I think my favourite thing is that the upgrade for the whip, it's not like a whip thing anymore, it's just a ball, because it's the only thing that the Game Boy could handle, I guess. So that's funny. Come on, crouching should have allowed it to fly over me, but no. No, apparently. This is really is something. Does this make me invincible? Yes, it does. That's what that does. Power of Christ compels me to not die. I'm amazed this game even came out when it did. Because Nintendo, I know, were like, no, you can't have religious imagery. It's bad. Oh. I found that if you press the other two buttons, it basically just repeats the controls. That's cool. I'm gonna run out of time, I've just noticed. Yeah. Yep. That's the problem with these sorts of games, is like, either go slow and careful, or you can, but then die at the timer. Or did I just get a time extension? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna die anyway, because I'm on very low health. Nope, knew that was gonna happen. I was just gonna get surrounded. That's all good. Oh, I can't have that. Cool. Do we even have power-ups in this one? Because it just feels like nothing on the menu. There's nothing on the HUD even that indicates that. And I'm going to die from the timer at some point. No. Get out of my face! Get out of my face! Wow. Oh, the Game Boy. You're great for the time, I suppose. Oh no. Alright, I don't know what's going on with that timer at the top of the screen. At all. I think we've got the sense of what Castlevania the Adventure is like. Let's play another one. Are you ready for some more Game Boy Castlevania action? Oh boy, I certainly am. I'm not. Stage select. We can pick a stage? What is this madness? I'm going to do this one. Looks cool. That's Dracula's castle. That is. It totally is. Hello, I'm Mannequin Belmont. Just going for a stroll. Don't mind me. Oh, this looks a bit more involved than the last one, I think. Still got the annoying bird enemies, thanks for that, guys. You're my favourite. Oh my god. Why? They're just going to follow me, aren't they? Get out. Okay, I got into the next screen before they became too much of an annoyance. You're walking very slowly, Mr. Knight. Mr. Ghost Knight. Can I hit this with... Yes, I can. That's one improvement. You can whip while on a thing. It's a very feminine body shape there, Mr. Whichever Belmont you are. I genuinely don't know. I really do like that he is just straight up a mannequin. That's why he has no face. Oh my god. Alright, Bat. I see you there. Shaking that ass. Oh no. Why you do this? No. 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 Give me a wall chicken. I need one. It's very important. I would like one on delivery, please. Thank you. You jumped into a spike, you idiot. Perfect. I think that's the true horror here is just hitting a spike by jumping into it. How's your day going? Well, I jumped into a spike and then died. It was not a good day, all things considered. Give me the thing, thank you. I want my good whip. Man, it's so hilariously primitive in comparison. I mean, the first three are quite primitive in comparison to, well, Symphony of the Night, for instance, but, like, they're, that's fine. Cool. I can't avoid that. Alright. Give me another wall chicken, please. It would be nice. Have we even found a wall chicken on one of the Game Boy ones? Don't think so. Where are you going? Okay. I was like, this better not be a mistake. What am I doing? Oh, for God's sake. Why are you being mean? Thanks, game. I love you too. Oh, we're back here again. Good. My favourite. Ferret. Just gonna whip you with my ineffective whip. I'll have that, please. It's thrilling having to watch this over and over again, I'm sure. Come in. There. Cool. How about immunity to spikes? That's the power-up I would like to unlock. It would be the best one. Nope, that's not it. That's not right. Come here. Come here. Do you know what I think this collection could do with? Rondo of Blood. Because that's like the one that sort of started the shift towards the Metroidvania thing. Just because I don't think Rondo of Blood itself was, but it's like it set the stage for Symphony of the Night, and therefore we can blame that game for making the series awesome. Yeah, anyway. Good. Alright, cool. Well, that was Castlevania 2 on the Game Boy. So yeah, we're playing Castlevania Bloodlines. Yeah, this one is the Mega Drive one, which I think hasn't had many ports to other things. Okay, so we got John Morris, who is born December 12th, 1895 in Texas, USA. And we got Eric Lacard, born 1892 in Segovia, Spain. Spain, that's the name of the country. I'm going to be John Morris, because he's got the whip as well. Vampire Killer. Stage 1. Romania. Look at how wacky the UK is on that map. It's great. I love it. It's a lot more cinematic, this one. A lot more cutscenes going on. There's actually an intro sequence. I think 3 had an intro sequence, but I skipped it. So this is the old castle. Oh yeah, you can tell this is a Mega Drive game. You can tell this is higher generation than... Actually, this animation's really good. What the hell? Can I do this? I can do some. That's good. I'm happy with that. Oh, I can do this. Excellent. Oh, this is a huge improvement. Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is good. I like the presentation of this. You can tell, like, the Mega Drive was pretty good with animations and stuff. And the sound quality as well. Just look at these zombies, they're cool. I like this. Yeah, they did a really good job of translating this over to... Oh, I am invincible. Cool. That's always good to know. It looks more like he's drunk though, let's be honest. I don't know what wall thing that was. Oh, hello. Whoop. Well, cool. Excellent. Does this do a thing? Ah, so this is your whip. Standard whip. And circle now, because the Mega Drive had 3 buttons. This is the same level as Castlevania 1. Just want to point that out. They've just reused it. They've just remade the entire level. It is, note for note, the exact same level. So that's good. It just looks better and plays better. Nope. None of that. Spitting is very rude, so don't do it. Oh, if we've run out of juice. No, I don't want you. I don't want to attract an eye into the mix as well. Let's go this way. Let's just run away from the horrible monsters. Because that is what I do as a vampire hunter. Just run away from things that are terrifying. Stop it. Stop it. Get out my face, bats. Oh, it's a weird emaciated dog. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that is damaging. It's really hard to tell what's going on. Yeah, did it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excellent. No, no. No, give me a wall chicken. Yeah, look at that. No! I turned into a ghost. That's actually a highly entertaining death animation. You just turn to just go transparent and weird. It's actually pretty funny. No, thank you. I'm John Morris. I'm a cowboy with a whip, because, you know, that makes sense. No, stop it. Stop it. I mean, it actually does make sense for, like, cow wrangling and stuff. Shut up. No. But yeah, this does feel like it benefited quite considerably. Oh no, it's these things. Good. Dealt with you. Any wall chickens? Please, I'm just begging you, some wall chickens would be nice. Some tasty, tasty wall chickens. Everyone's favourite dish. Get out of my face. Didn't work out for you very well, did it, Skelly? Oh well. Well, I don't know what that skeleton thought it was doing, but it seemed to be showing off, so therefore it had to die. God, I'm worried about this. Alright, give me the thing. Oh no. Huh, okay. Oh, there we go. Good. I was worried I was going to struggle against that gap. Be utterly defeated by a gap. Cool. Heh. Well. Isn't that lovely? You can swing, I noticed. Okay, so it looks like you can't jump on it as a platform. Which is a shame. Because I would have liked that quite a lot. No. Ah yes, the famous... Oh, I didn't realise that was going to happen. I was like, oh, the famous bone bridge, just going to casually walk... Oh, it's... Alright, let's go. Quickly now. The bone bridge waits for no man. This music I know. Well. This is say I'm not used to the weird jumping mechanics. Oh well, let's go to our last game. Hello, this is Kid Dracula, a game that has never been released in the West prior to this collection. It is a weird spin-off of the... okay, there we go. It's a weird spin-off of the Castlevania series where you play as a chibi Dracula. Does that make sense? And it's more of a Mega Man game. Cool. That's interesting. Well, this is it's a bit of a shift in tone. Really happy music as well. Isn't that a happy tune? Happy jaunty music. Yeah. But you know, in the West, we can't stand for this sort of thing. This idea of things being cute. Oh no, we can't have that. It's gotta be death and murder and Dracula. Excellent. This is kinda cute. Nope. Alright, cool. Get back here. Yeah. Yep, go up the ladder. Thank you. You have to be in the exact pixel for him to do that. What are you even throwing? Kid Dracula. It's just fireballs. That's weird. I don't like his running speed though, it's quite slow. This also feels a lot easier than the main series. What's over here? Do you still have wall chickens? Apparently not. Shame. It would have been a good way to connect this weird offshoot to its main series. I don't know why. Who came up with this idea of like, so you know what people really want from the Castlevania series? A chibi Dracula game that plays like a slow-ass Mega Man. It's what every boy wants. Cool. Girls, not so much. Get on the ladder. Alright. So hyper precise about where you need to be on the ladder. Gonna climb this now. Cool. This music is not what I expect from the Castlevania series. Jaunty. Happy times. Is there a wall chicken over here? Look, I'm gonna make sure there's wall chickens in Kid Dracula. Apparently not. Fine. Well. What kind of Castlevania game are you, Kid Dracula? Just because you were lucky enough to make an appearance in Smash Brothers and now you think you're special. Well, that was death. Okay, we're not too bad. We're only just slightly off where we were. This is where we'll get generous checkpointing, because this is a child's game for children. Featuring a child who is also Dracula. Child who is also Dracula. It's got a charge shot! This is Mega Man. This is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that's... ish. It's kind of hilarious actually that it's just Mega Man. Even the jump's kind of similar. Oh no, it's a spook. Don't be scared of the spook. Oh no, I was gonna say, it's not doing anything. No, oh, I was gonna say, look, that seemed very easy. as far as boss fights go. Having some serious trouble jumping over that boss when it comes after me. It's like taller than my jump height, I think. It's such a weird thing. Like, I know it's part of the Castlevania series, but it's like, why? Why did this happen? Who decided this? There we go. Did it. Victory throw. Yes, homing spell. What? Okay. Does it actually home in, or did you translate that wrong? Which, if you translated it wrong, then that's entirely on modern Konami and not on 80s Konami. Was it 80s or early 90s? Amidakuji. Which will it be? What? Roulette, Can-Can, Garapon, Jab and Pop. What is this one? Oh, okay. Roulette it is. That's not what I picked. Have fun. That's not what I picked. Okay. Try a look. 2 coins for 1 medal. You need to bring more coins. See you again. Okay. Thanks for that, I guess. This is such a Mega Man game. It's unbelievable. Yes, look at these Dr. Wily capsules. That's certainly a thing. No, come on. This is what defeats me, is a moving platform. Oh, okay. I see it. There it is. I can't jump forward enough to make this happen. There we go. Good. That's weird timing. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. I want to see what this is before I continue. Thank you very much. Nah, that's fine. I can live without that. Oh, I thought that was a ledge. Maybe don't make it look like a ledge when it isn't actually a ledge. That's a ledge. Thank you. It's just a fence in the background. Right. Now, whoop. Now we're getting enemies from... Oh no! No! Well. Brilliant. That was good. Cool. Well, that was Kid Dracula. So... I think we've learned something today. But I think the real question is... we need to ask is... what did I think of all of that? Now that I've played more of the Castlevania series than what I previously played. It's pretty good. Yeah, highlights definitely were 1 and 3 and Bloodlines, which are the classic Castlevania thing. I found it hilarious that Bloodlines just completely remade the first level of the first game again. So, you know, that was the thing. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I really liked what Bloodlines did. That one It just took like the formula, but it made it look really cool, which is not something that Castlevania 4 really did. It just kind of upgraded it a little bit, but Bloodlines just like went all out. It was like, yeah, this is the Mega Drive, it's slightly better than the SNES, so we're gonna like boost it. And just looking at the menu, yeah, Castlevania 4 and Bloodlines, there was a 3-year gap between them, so I imagine there was something in there as well. Konami getting used to things like the Mega Drive, whereas they probably weren't as used to the SNES when they made Castlevania 4, so that's probably why. Yeah, those were the highlights. Castlevania 2, really confusing. I could see that being slightly annoying to play, whereas like 1 and 3, yeah, okay, I was dying all over the place, but these are all NES games, it happens. But 1 and 3 and Bloodlines, I was having fun with those. Castlevania 2 was getting very confused on that one. The Game Boy ones were not good. They felt a lot clunkier, and they just they looked terrible as well. It's like, this is the thing with like that era, was the Game Boy was kind of a bit crap. Just putting that out there. But it was fine, you know. They're all right. They're not bad, but they're not on par with the rest of the series. Kid Dracula, though, that was Mega Man. That was like a slow Mega Man. That was my main takeaway from that. Although getting to that one level with the fast roller coaster thing, I was like, whoa, okay then. I'm glad that I picked this up because I've wanted to play more of the Castlevania series, and now that I've played more of the Castlevania series, I think, yeah, I'd like to sit down and probably play some of this at some point properly. But yeah, that was Castlevania, the collection, which of course Konami have released for their anniversaries. They're doing like a Contra one, and they've done like a arcade one, which has got like a bunch of Gradius stuff in it, along with a few other things, I think. So, I mean, it's pretty cool that Konami are doing all of this, especially since they aren't really making any new games that are good. Metal Gear Survive doesn't count as a game. But when did that come out? I can't remember. It doesn't matter anyway to the point of this. But yeah, that was pretty much the entirety of the Castlevania series up to Rondo of Blood. Maybe I will do Rondo of Blood someday. I probably won't, because obviously there is that. You can get that on the PS4 as well. I want them to do a collection of all the Game Boy games after this one, as in the Game Boy Advance and DS games, like the Symphony of the Night style ones, because I think that would be kind of cool if they did that, because it would work quite well to split them like that and have like the Rondo of Blood Symphony of the Night duo thing that you can buy is like the middle point, because that is kind of the midpoint of the series from what I've seen. And I will totally snap that up, because I want to play all the games in this series. Symphony of the Night won me over hugely, and so I've been hoping for this. Like I said, I watched the Netflix series, that was fantastic, and I wanted to go back and play 3 at least, so that I could see that, where it came from. And oh yeah, and of course, you know, Smash Brothers and everything, the huge amount of music and the stage and all that sort of stuff. I wanted to sort of see more of where that came from, because that's what happens a lot with Smash Brothers. It's like this series that seems vaguely interesting. I'm like, oh, let me go away and play this thing that I'd never played before. And it happens a lot with that. I think it was Castlevania this time. So yeah, that was Castlevania, all of them in one sitting. I hope that you managed to get through this okay. I've just about managed it. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this though, please like and subscribe and all of that stuff. And if you want to support me in these sorts of things, then I would really appreciate it if you could support my Patreon. Links in the description. You can follow me on Twitter at Cheap Ferret, and you can also find me on the Geeky Grummy podcast every Saturday, most Saturdays. There's been some recently where I haven't been on because they were talking about Avengers, and that's not my topic. So, yeah. yeah, so all the links and everything are in the description for stuff like that, so go have a look down there and let me know what you thought, and if you have more knowledge of the Castlevania series, educate me on what the best ones are, because I would like to play more of this, because I think with some of the later ones I could go and find them out there somewhere in the wild maybe, but yes, I really enjoyed a lot of this. Not so much the Game Boy ones, but you know, what can you do? So on that note, I'm going to call it, I'm going to see you next time. And the next one, if all goes to plan, this is where it all falls apart. If all goes to plan, the next video you'll see is of a related game, a much newer game, called Bloodstained, which is why I did this, you see. So I thought, you know, they released this, and then I was like, I'm going to do Bloodstained when that comes out, and oh wait, hang on a minute, why don't I do the Castlevania stuff, because I haven't played that. So that's why you're getting this today. So, if all goes to plan, the next video should be Bloodstained. Should be. But let's see what happens. I'm recording this before it's even come out, so, you know, that's not great. But anyway, thank you for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye!